Hello Taurus, and welcome to your Starstruck Tarot reading. We're not going to put a label on this one because we're just going to pick cards and see where it takes us as far as like general or love reading. So we're going to pick some cards and then we're going to pick some clarifiers for every single one of those cards just to see a bigger scope of what is going on for us. This is a really transformational time for you, Taurus. There is a triple conjunction in Taurus right now between the North Node, Mars, and Uranus, and I'll talk about that at the end of the video. Oh my gosh, this is gnarly. Where is one of these? Okay. Boop, boop. Oh, everybody's had such intense readings. Just because this is like a really transformational time for like everybody, but especially you, because the North Node is in Taurus and will be until halfway through next year. But right now it is really being intensified. Okay, first card off of the bat is the Four of Wands reverse. This is like really unstable energy. This is like something that maybe was like a happy home and it's just like completely turned over and it's just like not, it ain't it. It ain't it. We're going to put some clarifiers on that and see what's up. Thank you so much for trusting me with your cards. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you for liking this video. Thank you for all this new subscribers from my last set of videos. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay. We're not going to take all of those. All right. Ooh, interesting. Who else had that? Someone else had that on their first. Okay. You're like, kind of feel like you're at a dead end right now. Like, so far we have the Magician reverse. This is like, if this was upright, it's like, oh, I'm in my power. I'm in my power. But because it's reverse, you feel like helpless. You feel kind of helpless in this situation. Or you're just like not seeing your power for what it is. Interesting. Okay, let's get one more card on this. I don't know which one to take. Let's take both of them, huh? You kind of need it. I'm gonna drink some water before. Oh, okay. Let's just take them. You need this. You need this. All right, hold up. All right. Crap. I'm out of water. We're just gonna dive right in. Okay, so Four of Wands reverse. It's like, okay, happy home knot, right? Like you're like, woohoo, everything's so great. This is like also like the marriage card, but it's reversed, so it's like, this is not happy home anymore. Like my life is in turmoil. Everything is crazy. With the Magician reverse, like you're not seeing yourself for your power right now. You're just like, oh no, I'm helpless. I'm like helpless in this situation. I don't even have resources to deal with this situation right now. Like this situation is like out of my hands completely. But you're not seeing what resources you do have because they are there, right? We have the Two of Wands. This is like, okay, yeah, like maybe you had a little pity party over here because you're like, ugh, nothing's working out for me right now. And I don't have the resources, but Two of Wands, it's like, I'm moving on. I'm taking a path and I'm moving on, right? And then you have like this fire in your hands and it's like you're taking action, right? We have the Ace of Pentacles here, which is like such an amazing card to follow up on. Especially because you felt like you were out of resources over here. It's like something new is going to come into your life that's going to bring you either a lot of financial abundance or just like spiritual abundance, just like really give your life some value that you have been lacking for a second, right? We have the Seeker of Swords. This is all about like using your voice. Maybe like some kind of conversation needs to happen, or this could just be you in your fucking head. And you're just like, all these things, I'm just like, I'm going crazy thinking about all these freaking things. We have the Ace of Wands. Wow. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Interesting. There's like a lot of beginner action that's happening right here. Ace of Wands, this is taking action. Like you need to take action, right? You're like, okay, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I gotta stop pity partying, thinking that I don't have what I need because I do. And I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Because my life is lacking abundance right now, and I gotta make things happen so I can be like happy again. Yeah, an action needs to take place. We have the 5 of Cups here. But it's reverse, which I really, really love for you. So the 5 of Cups, let me show it to you upright. It's like somebody crying over spilled milk. Sorry, I have my window open. It's like really nice out, and I'm not gonna waste it. I'm like, no, I want the air. I want it. I don't care about my allergies. I'm gonna deal. Okay, so 5 of Cups. This is you crying over spilled milk. This is you crying over spilt milk. It's like, oh, these 3 cups, boo-hoo. When you have these 2 cups behind you that are full, right? You're crying over these 3 cups, but there's 2 behind. Do you see what I mean? Like, 3 cups have been spilled, but there's 2 behind you that are full. Like there's just, in reality, there's only 1 cup missing, right? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? It's like, yeah, I'm crying over these 2 cups, but still there's 2 more. So like what? I'm missing 1 cup? Well, whatever. Like, yeah, maybe you used to have 5 cups that were upright, but it's done. It's done. It's done. But because this is reversed, you're like, no, I've had that pity party. I'm done. I realize that it's done. Like, I'm not going to cry over this. And this was like something that was like really disappointing for you. This is something that you thought was really going to serve you. And you're just like, nope, not anymore. But you are so overwhelmed. You are so overwhelmed. Look at this. This is everything that you're taking on right now. You're like, oh my God. Like, yeah, okay, I realize, excuse me. I realize that I have to do something here. But I'm taking on so much. I'm taking on so much right now. Let's put some clarifiers on that. So yeah, I took a little hiatus for like 3 weeks. Sorry. There's no central AC here, and this back room gets really, really hot. So I chose like the coolest day out of this week, and there's just been like, it's been really hot. So thanks for being patient with me. I know I usually do readings every 2 weeks, and I was on a pretty good one. But thank you for being here. Really, I appreciate it. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh, brother. Okay. You're going through it. You're going through it. I'm so sorry. Okay, so Goof of Wands reverse. So the Goof of Wands is all about, like, starting something, right? It's like, okay, yeah, Wands, like, take action. But, like, the Goof is like, I'm starting from the beginning, and here I go, right? But this is reverse. So it's like, yeah, you're taking on so much, but you're like, where do I start? Like, I have all this shit that I need to do, but where do I start? How do I even start? Where do I, like, put my energy? I don't even know where to put my energy because there's so much going on. There's so many things that need me right now, and, like, I don't know where I should be putting my energy. This is, like, way too much. And this is, like, there's been something that has been keeping you up at night. And maybe even like, yeah, this, like, I don't know what it is. It could be like some kind of endeavor. It could be some kind of work situation. It could be a relationship, whether that's like a friendship or like a love relationship. But there is something that has just been running rampant in your mind almost every night. So bad that even when you are dreaming, it'll like be in your dreams and you're just like, oh my God, I can't. With the Master of Swords, check this out. It's like, okay, yeah, I am like running the freaking show here. You're gonna be thinking about this. This is so intense, right? But this is upside down too. So it's like, in order, you're just like going crazy with all these things that you're thinking about. In order to break out of that, you need to do something. You need to do something. It's like all talk but no action. It's like all thought and no action. You know what I mean? It's all thought and no action. That's where you are right now. And it's like you have to do something. But even this is reverse. It's like you're not doing something. You're choosing to just do this. And it's like even with this reverse, if you turn it up and you're like, I'm going to start doing something, then that takes one of these sticks away. And it's like, yeah, all those sticks aren't just going to fall on the ground and like everything tears apart. It's like you have to like take little bites and start doing something, right? So we have the Four of Pentacles here. I feel like you're like really invested in something. You're really invested in something. And it's almost scary for you to do something because you're like, I've put all this investment into whatever this is. But you're also like, this came out reverse. So it's like you've put so much investment into whatever this is, used to like hold on to something just because you invested so much into it. And because it's reversed, you're like, this, I'm done holding on to this just because I invested a bunch of like time or energy into whatever this is. I'm not going to do that anymore. And like when this is upright, it's like, okay, there's this guard, right? It's like, okay, I'm holding on to all my stuff, but also if that doesn't work, I have this guard that I can just put down, and the guard will like, it's this structure that will like protect me, and you're like, you're done. You're done. You're like, you know what? This isn't serving me anymore. I'm out. I'm out. And then we have the Page of Cups. Reverse. This is like, I don't know. This could be a couple things. This could be starting some kind of new endeavor. This could be starting some kind of new relationship. But it would be like from the very beginning, right? With the page. Like the page is super amateur energy. It would be like starting from the beginning. And like it's reverse. So it's like you can't even offer the page. You can't even offer the page. Let's put some clarifiers on there. Let's see what's up. I'm going to take a quick... Okay. That's good. That's good. All right. Y'all going through it right now. Big time. Big time. Okay. Ooh, interesting. We have the Devotee of Wands. Okay, let's get two more on there. Okay. This doesn't necessarily, I mean, okay. I'm going to pick two more cards because I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. Okay. They just chose themselves. Interesting. Okay. So what did I say before? I was like, this could be you, like, coming into something, and you're, like, the page. This could also be just, like, somebody else in your life that is keeping you from starting something. That is keeping you from starting something. Because with the Queen of Wands here, oh, my God, that's embarrassing. I'm, like, working on a freaking knot on my YouTube. Okay, never mind. With the Queen of Wands, or this could be somebody else. It doesn't necessarily have to be you, but it just might be you. That's like guns a-blazing, like, I'm ready to go. I am ready to go. I'm not going to take any shit anymore. I'm ready to go. And it just might be like this person's shit. That's like, oh yeah, I have this to offer you, but actually I kind of don't. I'm just like, I'm keeping you back from having like your Devotee of Wands moment where you actually like do things and you actually like, it's almost like, yeah, and it could be just be like somebody, like it could be a coworker, it could be a friend, it could be a loved one, but it could be something that's keeping you back, that just like has like a super amateur energy, and it's just like you just like wake up and you're like, actually that shit is not for me, I gotta go. We have the 8 of Swords, but it's reversed, which I love for you, because upright, it's like, oh my gosh, like, I want to see what's going on. I want to see everything that's, like, driving me crazy in my mind, but also I want to be blind to it, too. Like, I'm avoidant of everything that is brewing in my mind. Like, I'm keeping myself up at night. I'm going crazy just thinking about all these things, but because it's reversed, it's like I'm not going to be a prisoner of my thoughts anymore. I'm just going to start taking action. I'm going to start taking action. I'm not accepting anything less. I'm not accepting this Page of Cups shit. Like, this no longer serves me when I'm coming at life as a devotee of wands, right? When I'm coming at life as a devotee of wands, something's going to come to the forefront. Something's going to be, like, revealed with the moon here, right? The moon is all about, like, delusions or illusion, right? And look, check this out. There's the light. Do you see that? There's the light little character. See, it's, like, looking beyond the blind. See its little hand? And then there's the dark here. It's, like, dark meets light. It's, like, something comes to the forefront, right? Something comes to the forefront, and it might just be like this. It might be this character that, like, something gets revealed from that person, and you're just like, oh my God, that's the last straw. I'm out. Later days, I am out. Or it could just be like you having a revelation of something where you're just like, yeah, you know, you have all this stuff to do, and you're just, like, too overwhelmed. But there could be a revelation where you're like, oh shit, I know what I need to do to start getting this ball rolling, to start getting rid of all of this burden that I have, right? We had the Page of Pentacles. This is interesting to end your thing with. It's like, I feel like you're making a choice. My mom is going to get on me about saying like so many times. You are going... I'm going to try to stop saying it. You are going to, like, choose something where it's like, okay, I'm choosing value. I'm choosing something that values me instead of choosing this amateur, like, whack energy, right? I'm choosing something that is something that I actually value. And, I mean, it's a page. It's still immature energy. It's going to be, like, a new chapter in something, right? But something of value. And it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, right? There's this little mountain here. It's not just flat terrain. It's going to be a little difficult, but you're like, nah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Let's put a couple more clarifiers on that. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so beautiful. I love this for you. Okay. One more card. Dang, I was really trying to make all these readings like 12 minutes, and today, I don't know what it is. I wonder what the moon's in. Okay, I'm doing it. I don't like to use the market. Oh, the moon's in Scorpio. Okay. There are certain signs that when the moon is in certain signs, I'm like a different person, I swear. Like, if the moon is in Sagittarius, I am a different person. You are seeing me at my rawest. Like, my most unfiltered, if you see me and the moon's in Sagittarius, I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm my best self, I think, when the moon is in Sagittarius, which is weird because my moon isn't in Sagittarius. 2 cards, let's take them. Oh my God, who had that? 2 other signs had this same card here. Interesting. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're like, okay, I'm going to start this new chapter where I'm, like, valuing myself. And also boundaries, right? Like, boundaries. Maybe within, like, this last situation, whatever this was, whether it was, like, some kind of endeavor or relationship, it looks like you didn't really have very solid boundaries. And this new situation, it's like, really sit with, like, what your values are and let your boundaries be known off the bat, right? Off the bat. The devotee of wands does not fuck around. Like, as soon as something happens that the devotee of wands does not like, the devotee of wands is like, no, I do not settle for that. Like, I personally don't settle for that. So I'm out. Like, it's either you grow or go, right? Okay. We have the Six of Swords here. There is something that is being avoided as far as communication is concerned. And whatever this communication is like really gonna help you cross this river of troubled terrain, right? This troubled river. Okay? I'm going to show it to you upright. Right? All these swords are like communication. It's like something that you need to talk about. And, you know, this conversation will get you to where you need to go, right? It's like stepping stones across the river. And it's like, woo, happy days. Like the light at the end of the tunnel, right? But it's reverse. It's like you're not doing that. You're not doing that. And it could just be because of like pride. Especially with like this earth energy here, it just could be pride. We have the Three of Swords reverse, which I absolutely love for you. There is like a very healing, right? Energy here. If this was right up, then it's just like, oh yeah, these swords are like crushing my heart. Oh my God, like heartbreak. But because this is reverse, it's like those swords fall out. It is a complete opposite. It's like healing from pain, right? And that could also just be, especially next to this Six of Swords, it could be like this conversation that needs to happen is like ultimately going to be really healing. Which, I mean, the card almost is in itself. It's like, yeah, having this conversation will help you cross the river, but it's just not happening for whatever reason. We have the Nine of Pentacles. It's like you are so close to reaching so much abundance, but something is blocking that. Something is blocking that. And then we have the Ace of Cups in its reverse. Like, something is really, there's like so much opportunity here, but it's not happening. It's not happening. You're just like choosing not to do it. Choosing not to do it, especially with this is like new love. This is like new love, and this is like sick. This is like overflowing water, right? Like infinite waters flowing through you and like going into like the abyss. Like so much emotions, just like this amazing new love. And it's just like, nah. I'm just like, I'm going to block all this energy from happening. I'm just like, I'm not going to do it. Okay. Oh my God. 22 minutes. Okay. We're going to pick a card from the Cards of Time. So I thought that would be cute. Okay. What's this? Oh my God. That is so cute for you. You needed that. 8. Everything is in progress. 8 days, 8 weeks. Check this out. 8, right? The infinite loop. The tide comes and goes. The tide comes and goes. That it freaking does. And then we're going to pick a card. Like, things aren't good right now. But the tide comes and goes, right? The tide comes and goes. You just have to remind yourself that. You really have to remind yourself that. Okay. That's what I have to remind myself all the time. Savor all the moments you can't put into words. Okay, that was kind of whack. Let's get you another one, because that one's whack. There's like a squirrel or something. Okay. Inspiration can be found in the simplest things. All these are whack! All these are whack today. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get you a divine door. Ah! Yeah, you need something. I need you to walk away with something, because this is Nar time. Nar time for the Taurians. Nar time. Okay. Let's see. A moment's joy, sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. I'm going to read that one more time. A moment's joy, sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. I don't know. Here's your door. Some of these are like archways. It's like, that's not a door. I don't know. I mean, through the hourglass, like, that's the 8, right? Just, like, remember, like, time's a construct. You're dealing with all this. You're dealing with all this stuff right now. Time's gonna pass anyways. I feel like there is an emphasis of, like, time for you right now. But time isn't real. Time is really a social construct. Don't worry about time. Just worry about the fact that, like, you have to do something and just start whatever you need to do. And slowly, you'll start working on these ones, okay? Okay, astronauts. Astronauts time. Taurus has a triple conjunction with the North Node, which intensifies everything. The North Node intensifies everything. Mars, which activates things, right? And Uranus, which creates wildly unexpected situations. So that is literally happening as we speak, and that is affecting you so much. You are having like the most transformational like moment of maybe even years. I'm not kidding. Like, Taurus in the North Node is already no joke, but the fact that it's like conjunct with these other planets is just like, things are gnarly for you, and I am so sorry. I am so sorry. So if you look down below, there is a cheat sheet. Check out your rising sign, and it will tell you where Taurus rules your chart, so you can see where this conjunction is affecting your chart. And because Taurus is an earth sign, like, this is usually a sector of your chart where you're used to things being pretty stable. But because of this triple conjunction, it is literally like upheavaling everything and like literally throwing it in your face. You are dealing, honestly, with so much. This is no joke. Like, your life is transforming. Your life is being turned upside down right now. Seriously. And if you have any Taurus placements, like, check out, I don't know, what plant, like, the cheat sheet below will tell you how things are affecting you, but just think about those placements and how that's affecting you. Okay? If it is Friday afternoon, evening, night, then my Leo playlist should be up. If not, just check back, but it will be up by Friday night, okay? Next week, there is full moon in Aquarius. That's going to be happening on the 11th. If you want to know how that's going to be affecting you, just leave me a comment below and I will tell you how that's going to be affecting you. Please be kind to yourself. Like, times really are so tough for Taurians right now. If you have any Taurus loved ones, please reach out to them because they are not okay right now. Please be gentle to yourself, okay? It is really hard for you, and that is like, it should be validating that it's not just you. Like, the cosmos are literally like making things really hard for you right now. So please, please, please take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself, and just keep thinking about like what your values are and how you can slowly start working on things, okay, to get rid of all of this, right? Okay, I will see you in another 2 weeks. XOXO.